We all know how important it is to have a daily routine because we get told it by everybody in the personal development industry. You've got to have a routine, and that is absolutely true. 90% of the most successful people in the world point to their morning routine as being a key contributing factor to their success. So of course, we want to jump on board that. But I'm going to tell you now exactly what you need to include in your morning routine and why some of the things you've tried so far are not working for you. Hello, my name is Maddie Wolf. Welcome to the channel. If you are new here, I release 2 videos every week with tips, tricks, techniques, my favorite ways to help you live your best life. And today we are talking about this elusive morning routine that is absolutely integral to you being able to achieve your goals and you building a life of success and happiness. But we get told a lot of the wrong stuff when we are receiving information about building a morning routine or an any time of the day routine. Okay, there's a lot of focus on it being a morning routine, but here's the number one thing you need to understand about building your successful routine, what I call your inner champion routine, making you the champion that you truly are, is that no one else's routine is going to work for you. And that's the problem with everybody giving out their routine. All the successful people, all the gurus telling us exactly what they do every day and handing it to you on a silver platter going, here, just do this. And if you've tried it and it's not shifted the dial and it's not working for you, it is because of this one simple truth. It's their routine. It works for them based on their lifestyle, their personality, and the kinds of goals that they have. And you need an inner champion routine that is based on your lifestyle, your personality, and the goals that you have, which of course are not the same as anybody else's. Now you might be thinking, okay, Maddie, so this is a video about you telling me what my routine is, but you've just told me I shouldn't listen to anybody else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's right. You got it. I'm going to tell you the key elements that you can include in your morning routine. And then you need to do all the work figuring out which of those elements make sense to you right now in your life that are going to shift the dial. Developing a routine gives you a sense of discipline and a sense of structure and allows you to motivate yourself for the day ahead in a way that few other things will do. And I have been studying morning routines since I was about 10 years old because that's when I started my professional ballet training. And ballet training is nothing but routine, built on routine, built on routine. What I have learned through my experience, my journey and my growth, but also crucially through working with other incredible people and helping them achieve their success and then build the life that they want, is that your routine needs to comprise of just 3 elements. So don't bombard yourself with a list of mile long of all the things you need to do in the morning or in the afternoon or at night to prepare you for the next step of your journey. Just include 3 things. You need one thing that is going to inspire you. Now, that could be reading a book. That could be watching a video that inspires you. That could be listening to an audiobook. That could be listening to an incredible, beautiful piece of music. That could be walking out in nature and being inspired by the natural world. That could be going to a gallery and seeing beautiful art, something that takes you out of yourself and feeds you something new, gives you fuel for the day, and it inspires you in some way. You must include each day one thing that inspires you, and that becomes part of your daily inner champion routine. What that is might change. You may go for a month reading an incredible, inspiring book written by someone whose ideas just absolutely light your fire. And that will be, for that month, the inspirational element of your Inner Champion routine. Then you finish that book, and maybe you're going to spend a week listening to a beautiful piece of music every morning, something that awakens other senses and ideas and gets things happening for you on an emotional and intellectual level. Play around with the things that are on offer that can inspire you, but make sure that every day you are including one thing that inspires you. The next thing that you want to include in your Inner Champion routine is something that energizes you, that gives you energy on a physical, mental, or emotional level. Now, whatever that's going to be, allow it to be specific to you. I'm going to give some suggestions right now about ways that you can physically energize yourself. But of course, if you are adopting any new physical routine into your life, check with your doctor, check with your physician, make sure it is appropriate to you. The kinds of things that we can do to give ourselves physical energy are, of course, your morning jog or your morning walk. It could be going for a swim every morning. It could be your Pilates, your yoga. It could just be 100 sit-ups. It could be a few gentle stretches. What for you is going to energize you on that physical level that then feeds your emotional zone, feeds your mental landscape? How are you going to engage yourself physically that will give you that energy? For you, it might be a nice tall glass of water every morning when you first wake up. Experiment with that. Hydration gives us energy, especially if we are operating on a level of dehydration on a general basis. By fueling yourself with water, that can boost your energy. Maybe it's an amazing smoothie packed with kale and chia seeds. The point is, I'm not going to give you the recipe for your body. You have to go through the trial and error. What I am not saying here is try every trending smoothie recipe, okay? Really explore what it is for you that you need on a physical basis that is going to give you more energy. But hold up, remember, I am saying one thing that is going to give you more energy that constitutes your daily routine. Make sure that you are exploring what you need right now. The things that gave you energy last week might not be the same things that give you energy today. Your Inner Champion routine should be fluid, not fixed. The sole purpose of it is that it is serving you to be your best self on a daily basis. If you stick to the same thing that you were doing 20 years ago, when your body has moved on, you're not going to get the same impact from it. So explore what you can include today that is going to give you the energy that you need. So far we've got inspire, we've got energy. I told you there were only 3. The third thing for your Inner Champion routine is to reward yourself in some way. I don't mean go and give yourself 5 scoops of ice cream, although that's an amazing reward. That's not what we're talking about here. I'm being very specific in how I use the word reward. And what you're going to incorporate into your routine when you add that element of reward is something that feeds back. It could be gratitudes. It could be journaling. It could be meditation. Deep breathing exercises, something that rewards you on a level where you can remain constant and gives you something back for everything you do, all that work you put out. It gives you some self-love, some self-care. That's what we're talking about when we talk about reward. Those are my top ones: gratitude, reflection, so journaling, deep breathing, mindfulness. Go out and explore what rewards are going to shift the dial for you, and then make sure you are carving out space each day to reward yourself in that fundamental way. That's all your inner champion routine needs to include. The most important thing is that you're doing it. Every day, do one thing that inspires you, one thing that energizes you, and one thing that rewards you. Do it at whatever time of day makes sense for you, because it's your routine and it's your success. Don't borrow from someone else if it doesn't fit your jive. If you've enjoyed this video today, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also check out all the free resources that I've got listed in the description box so that you can learn all my tips and tricks and get onto the road to living your best life. I'll see you soon.